Greetings and salutations. Thank you for joining us for another week's edition of what is it?
It's HeatPressNation Live, guys. We're your hosts. My name is Jared, and this is my great pal, Estevan. And we're very excited about today's episode of HeatPressNation Live.
So excited. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to give everyone just a moment to come on in the viewership. I see we already got some of our regulars in here. If you guys have any questions or comments about any of the products or processes, let's make this a fun one. Let's get some comments.
Get some comments. I see we already got some comments coming in on the YouTube.
That's right. Jared's going to be monitoring the YouTube platform today. Who do we got checking in already?
We got Tanya Gordon saying good day, y'all. Shannon Negrete saying good morning. D3 Custom Tees is in the house. And Ricky Vaudry. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I see just more comments popping in. Honestly, gracias. Thank you guys for tuning in. And who do we got over on Facebook?
Let's see here. I got a good morning from Alex Gonzo. Got,
Nice.
Let's see, a hello from Mandy Fish. Some Kathy Cox from Kansas. Hellos from Utah, coming in from Missouri, all over. Guys, if you are here on Facebook with us, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/HeatPressNation.
Is it down there? There it is. It's right there. I almost knocked over our little pyramid right
I
here.
saw that. I saw that.
Saw it in one swipe, like Godzilla this thing almost.
Man, there's a sequel coming out.
Is there?
It's the Godzilla King Kong cinematic universe. And they got the Stranger Things girl in there.
Shut up.
It's going to be lit. Yeah,
stoked.
super lit.
Excited.
Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got content added weekly. Make sure you drop some thumbs up. You don't want to miss out on any of our awesome tutorials, product spotlights, and our wacky adventures on HPN Live.
Yes, we like to have lots of fun, and we have great content coming out weekly, everybody. And I'm talking about, like he said, tutorials, tips, everything. So especially if you're just getting started in this industry, you definitely want to have a solid source of reliable information that you could regularly tune to. If you spend too much time in all the different forums, you're just gonna get a lot of crazy different information. It's important, a lot of good information out there, but it is important to have a reliable source, and we're proud to be that source, guys.
Exactly. And we're not just on the YouTube. If you guys are here on Facebook with us, make sure you join the Facebook group. It's gonna be heat.press/FB
group.
There we go, right that way. There we are. Great place to showcase your work or maybe get some time and temperature settings. Maybe you're running into some after hours difficulty. I mean, you're in the group all the time.
Yeah, so the group is monitored by the professionals, like us. It is monitored by the professionals, but we have lots and lots of super experienced, super amazing, super friendly, and helpful peers.
I would say HeatPressNation creators.
All of our creators.
You know, it's the HeatPressNation creators group. We're all HPN creators in there. Make sure you guys are using that hashtag on all your social media.
Hashtag.
But yeah, really great community of awesome, helpful people. You could be inspiring someone else or maybe sharing time and temperature settings that are working great for you. So, it's really an awesome community to be a part of, and we would love for you guys to join in on that.
Yeah, and then once again, it's right there, heat.press/FB group.
There we go, guys.
Super exciting stuff, huh?
Absolutely. No, every week, guys. Again, thank you so much for starting your weekend early, hanging out with us here on this beautiful Thursday morning, afternoon, depending where you are, right?
Morning, afternoon. Good day. Good day to everybody.
All right, guys. So you may see that we have an assortment of equipment today. Up here on stage left, we have our Sawgrass SG400 Sublimation printer.
Yeah, let's get that powered on.
Absolutely.
Just hit that little button right there. See, we were so excited to start the episode that we actually forgot to turn it on. So we're good there.
There we go.
Yeah, so we have the Sawgrass SG400, and then we have, I feel like this is like, we have Seabiscuit over here, all right? So we have, it's like kind of tends to get underestimated, but it is a powerhouse. I'm talking about the MPress Sublimation Mug Press.
That's right, guys. I mean, if you're looking for something that is value-packed, consistent, reliable, I mean, this is a great machine if you're thinking about maybe getting into sublimation. You're going to be able to do multiple pieces of drinkware, as we're going to show you in just a moment. But I mean,
super affordable.
Having supported these in the tech department, I mean, there's a killer gauge on this machine. It is very well built, and if you're going to be specializing in the 11-ounce or we'll get to that after, but
yeah, I see. We have an odd player here.
Yeah, this isn't an 11-ounce, Jared.
That's not an 11-ounce mug.
All right, so why don't you tell our viewers a little bit about this additional piece of drinkware we got up here with us, Jared?
Definitely. Well, this is our 16-ounce frosted glass stein. This is a super cool. Okay, Father's Day. I know it's like 3 months away, but 2 months away actually. All right, you guys. When it comes to the custom item market, 2 months away is basically tomorrow, all right? You need to start marketing your stuff as ASAP as possible, as my friend Michael Scott likes to say. And so what's cool about this mug press, and I'll tell you right now, just picking stuff off here. So the Empress mug press is super affordable. It is actually around half the cost, close to half the cost of our larger mug press, which is, of course, the Signature Series Sublimation mug press. Of course, that one's a monster. For all inquiring parties, we are expected to have that back in stock approximately.
Gosh, was it, I think, 4 weeks? You know, for
shipping like first week of May.
There
estimated.
We go. Yeah,
estimated.
I would rough around there. For more information, if you do have any status inquiries, numbers down below, 800-215-0894. Friendly representatives are standing by, ready to answer questions, take orders, and provide those updates.
Yeah, but now we do have this one, thank God. We still have the Empress mug press in stock, and it's really awesome now. The Empress mug press, heads up, it only does 11-ounce mugs, which is fine because these are your money makers.
That's right.
You guys, these are the cash cow, all right? These mugs are super affordable. We now sell them by the dozen, which is cool.
That is correct. Great for, maybe you want to try something out or get rolling with that size. We do still carry the traditional 36 rack of the 11-ounce. As Jared said, this is the industry standard. This is the most popular. It's not even just, drinkware. I would say our best-selling Sublimation Blank, right?
Yes, best-selling Sublimation Blank is by and far the 11-ounce mug. And we even have, you see this black one here. It comes with a white patch, so you can sublimate onto that patch for a really cool graphic. And of course, we've got the pure whites. We even have, and I don't have one on me here, but we have some with colored insides and handles. Tons of options in the 11-ounce size. Now, what's cool about this mug press is this, again, like I said, this is the frosted glass time. These are super popular. You guys, if you want some for Father's Day, order now because they sell out every year.
That's right. Yeah, you know what? That's good you mentioned that because there was actually a little bit of a shortage last year. So we're not kidding. 2 months away. Might as well be tomorrow. But at least it's not next week. So get those orders in, guys. Be ready. We're going to show you guys today how you can make awesome sublimation drinkware transfers with this amazing MPress mug press.
Yes, and we're going to do the demo from start to finish. Usually we have all of our stuff pre-printed. We'll print it off camera. But we got our trusty HPN computer here with our SG400, and we're actually going to go from the start to the finish. You're going to see everything and see how quick and easy it is to make some mugs. So real quick, the cool thing about this one is that it's really tall and narrow, so it actually does fit in the 11-ounce mug element. Now, if you have 15-ounce mugs, unfortunately, those aren't going to fit. Those are a little bit too wide to be accommodated by this mug press. But again, at such a great price point, you really cannot afford to not have one. And then even then, what's really cool is if you ever get a bulk order of 11-ounce mugs, get this one, get your other mug press, get everything rolling together, have multiple mug stations, knock those out in a jiffy.
No, absolutely. You get that extra set of arms around you. You got the transfers getting cut, getting put on. One's coming out, one's going in. This is going to be a workhorse for you, especially, like we said, in that popular 11-ounce size. Can't say enough good things about the Empress mug press, guys. Tons of value.
Exactly. Now, you guys, I think for one of our buddies' weddings, you guys had a lot of mugs to do, right?
That is right.
How many mugs did you guys have to finish?
Gosh, I think the final count was like 114.
Wow.
But we were rolling. We had a couple Empress. We had one of these and one of the signatures going downstairs. And just, the girls were prepping the transfers, cutting, taping. We're loading. They're coming out. It was a bonding experience.
Nice. That's fun.
It was cool.
Imagine only having one mug press.
Yikes. No, I don't want to. And you don't have to. These are in stock, ready to ship now. Great addition. If you have one of these, I mean, if something goes down, you have a backup, or where you're ready for that bulk order. There's no excuse for this one.
Exactly. So super stoked on the Empress mug press. We're going to show you guys how it works. Again, from start to finish. We're doing this right now. It's HeatPressNation Live. If you guys have any questions at all, comment at any point. We'll be checking back throughout the
There we go.
All right, let's do this.
All right, guys. So as we mentioned, we do have our Sawgrass SG400 sublimation printer.
Sorry, I don't have my horn on me.
We got Jared's trusty HPN book up here, and he's already got the Virtuoso Print Manager loaded. Now, for those of you who are new to sublimation printing, we actually just prepared an amazing video on the new streamlined installation process. It was starring one of the guys in tech. I don't know, he's kind of handsome. Anywho, it's going to kind of walk you through this process of not only registering your new printer, but installing the software. It's going to be a state-of-the-art color correction and ink conservation. So for more on that, head over to the youtube.com/HeatPressNation. Maybe we'll drop that. There we go. But we already have ours installed here, and I see this is compatible with Windows and Mac.
Yes, Windows and Mac, guys. Sawgrass, the new Virtuoso Print Manager, is an amazing tool. And I don't know, here, we're just going to show you guys, just so you know that we're not like, there's no cheating involved or anything like that. Look,
no studio magic.
You guys recognize this screen. Show it to him. Show it to him.
There we go, guys.
That's the screen, guys. So we already have our image loaded into the...
Just kidding. Just kidding. Bad joke.
It's loaded into the Virtuoso Print Manager. So all we're going to do now is just click print.
Can I do it?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Be my guest. Do it. Do it. Let's do it together.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
There you go.
All right, guys, so we got our little progress bar popping up, print processing color. We are connected via the included USB cable, and percentage is climbing north of 50%.
There we go.
I think we're about ready to go. And
now, anyways, it does take a second or two to process the image and convert it to a format that's gonna come out beautiful in your sublimation colors. Now, one thing you guys are gonna see right now is when the prints come out, they are gonna look a little bit dull, a little bit matted, and this is totally fine. This is because the colors will actually get their vibrancy when you sublimate them. So the printer has to process this. Should be coming up any second now.
Let's go ahead and get that going. Yeah, so the printer is going to process your colors. So this is a common call we get in tech support where, hey, my Sawgrass isn't working, it's not printing right, and that's because of the use of the VPM. When you are successfully using our Virtuoso Print Manager, it's going to come out much less vibrant than what we see on screen. We ask that you hold off on judgment until you actually do the transfer.
Yes.
The Virtuoso Print Manager is going to really extend the life cycle of these expensive ink cartridges by really only laying down what's necessary for the transfer. As Jared, you always say, for good sublimation, you don't need to really soak the page with ink.
No, you don't. You don't. You just want to get nice regular coverage on there. And you know what's funny? Like, this is like the curse of technology. It never works when you're on camera trying to show everybody who's watching HeatPressNation live. I mean, we did, as backup, we did print these out right before, but just in case, we wanted you guys to see the process from start to finish. Let's just go ahead and that should be, oh, here we go.
We in the queue. We got prints
there
in the queue.
There we go. Sorry.
The queue's paused. Are we sending this through? Let's see here. And it looks like it's going to want to work with us today, guys.
Mac issues.
Want to thank you. We've got Jane Cease timing in, ready to learn about some sublimation.
I hear it going. There we
go. Excellent.
Sorry. Computer issue, not the Virtuoso issue.
All right. Hey, we got some local hellos. Monica Garcia saying what's up from Santa Ana.
Greetings.
Right,
that's just down the 5. There we go.
There's one of our regulars, Nicole Patrice Fiscus, saying what's up from Arizona. Thank you so much for joining. And let's see here.
I have a question here. I want to transition from designing to designing and self-producing the products. Would 4Gs get me started? If you're referring to $4,000, as in like $4,000, yeah, definitely. But again, that depends on what you want to produce. You know, $4,000, it will take you very far in the desktop sublimation world. However, maybe you want to try direct-to-garment. Well, $4,000 is not going to get you very far at all in the direct-to-garment. So the best thing that you can do is give us a call, 800-215-0894. You can talk to a HeatPress Pro here at HPN. Let them know kind of what you intend to produce as far as like t-shirts, styles, colors, things like that. And then they'll get you pointed in the right direction.
That's right, guys.
And see, we sent it twice, so it's sending 2. You saw how quick, once we got it going, you saw how quick it actually printed from the printer. So this is really cool. We have 2 samples that we're going to be doing today. And so since the computer already delayed us, we're going to go ahead and get going.
Okay. Thank you.
That second one, that's like a victory lap over there.
There we go. Shout out to Nip. All right, guys. Let's take a look here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I got to see more hellos coming in from all over the United States. I got some likes and shares. Thank you guys so much. Oh, we got some love for Jared's amazing horn sound.
Oh, thank you. I worked very hard on that. You know, it's good to be appreciated.
Oh, man. Let's go. All righty. What software do I need for the cups? I have the SG400 already. Need some help.
Okay, well, so if you're referring to design, when you buy a Sawgrass printer and you register for an account with them, free account, you do have access to Sawgrass Creative Studio. Creative Studio is a really great web-based program, so it's free. You don't even have to download anything, really. You're just there and you're ready to go. Now, these prints today, you will see them. I did design these in Photoshop because I love Photoshop. For me, it's just a little bit easier to get cool designs. I can import stuff. You probably could do it all in Creative Studio, but for me, I'm a little bit more of native to Photoshop. So that's what I used for these prints today. You're welcome to download Photoshop. I encourage it. And here we have our 11-ounce mug. They always come in this little protective wrapping to keep all the dust and lint off of them. You don't want any of that on your print. So let's go ahead and we're going to show them here. Dude, should I? Here, let's just scoot this over really quick because I know I'm going to Godzilla the heck out of this thing. There we go. So we're going to show you guys the process. This is how we sublimate onto mugs. So I have my transfer right here. I'm going to get a little strip of heat tape. And I'm going to just put a little strip of heat tape right there along one edge. And then we have a little piece of heat tape going here on the other edge. Now, heat tape is vital to the success. Oh, I did this wrong. It's vital to the success of your print. You absolutely cannot do sublimation mugs without heat tape because you need something to hold the transfer in place while it's on the mug. So, I almost did that upside down.
Oh, we've done that before.
Yes, we have.
Kenny.
Dang, calling him out on the air, man. Nobody is safe.
Nothing but love, baby.
So I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it right now because we're on a timer. We only have so much time. And then I'm gonna tape it to the surface of the mug. And you know what? Let's try this one more time. Now another thing you can do is just tape one end, bring it around, and then once you have it nice, there we go. You want to make sure that the transfer is pulled nice and tight over the surface of the mug. You don't want someone to pick that up. You don't want any extra space here. So I have it taped here. I have it taped here. Now you notice that I do have a little bit, that'll work. I do have a little bit of clearance between the handle. You don't want to get too close to the handle because it just doesn't get enough good pressure on there.
That's right.
Yeah. And me, I'm paranoid about this, so I'm just going to give it a little bit more. You don't have to go top to bottom. You don't have to go top to bottom on the heat tape, but you do want it to get a good portion of that locked and loaded in place. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to get in, and I don't know if this actually makes a difference, but I always have the open side facing the brain. All right, so I'm just going to load it in here. And we're going to
try and position that handle so it's right in the center gap there.
There we go.
Perfect.
Timer automatically starts. We got 190 seconds on the clock. Let's check some comments.
There we go, guys. Alrighty, so okay, so this is a comment in regards to the Creative Studio from Nicole saying that you can't use outside fonts in the Creative Studio.
Oh, that's a good point.
I believe there's going to be probably a smaller selection of included fonts. This is going to be more of, I'd say, a kind of a getting started tool, very useful. Such a big variety of templates in the program. Yes. So if you're starting off, it can be definitely a stepping stone to more advanced. When you are ready to jump to Photoshop, you already got the endorsement here.
There we go. Someone is asking, can it be used with Inkscape? Yes, it can. You just want to make sure that your images are sized properly.
Yes.
To where they come out, appropriate for the mug. Can you do a water bottle? Also, show is how to change out the heat element, please. Okay, so for this particular mug press, this is the MPress mug press. It only comes with one size mug element. It's not compatible with the other mug elements that we carry. So this one is only going to do 11-ounce mugs. And as a bonus, it does fit these frosted glass steins. So that's pretty cool. We're really excited about that. But unfortunately, this will not do the water bottles. For those, you do require a different element, which is compatible with the HPN Signature Series mug press, which will be back in stock very soon, the next couple of weeks.
That's right, guys.
Excited about that. Okay, what else? Oh, what is the name of the inks used for the printer? Sawgrass SG400 uses Sawgrass HD. There we go. Right. Sublimation HD on those. What else? Awesome. What kind of time we got? We got 90 seconds. So we got a minute and a half on the clock. And this is why it is good if you guys are running a shop that does bulk. Have like two. Get a couple of these. These are so affordable. You can actually afford to have 2 or 3 of them. Because look, we printed 4 transfers total. You fit 2 to a sheet. We printed 4 transfers in about a minute or 2.
At max.
So the printing is not going to slow you down. It's taking 3 minutes per mug. That might slow down your process. But when you have 3 or 4 mug presses running like that, You can just go down the line, load one next, and then when you come back around, this one's ready. Pull it out, pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. Load them again, load them again. So
thank you. Next.
Yeah. And the Empress is priced at a point to where it's actually feasible for you to do that. So I love the Empress mug press.
There we go. I did have another question coming in. This is from Angela Hinson. They tried to do a license plate, but they had no luck. The colors were very dull. So I'm wondering, were the colors on the print dull or on the transfer? If you got the plates from us, we're happy to provide technical support to get those time and temperature settings dialed in. We've done a bunch of those here, so very forgiving transfer. Those flat panels, like the license plates. I think we may even have one.
Yeah, well, there we go. We have a
here.
see-through one, and then we have a. Oh, here we go. So actually, let's show these ones because they're the exact same image. Two different plates.
So this one here was going onto a white background. I think this is most evident in the white of the sports car there.
That looks gorgeous.
Here, super great. And we also have one that's got more of a brushed aluminum finish here. So it's still pretty clear light background, but
pulling the mug out,
you can't see the aluminum in there. And I think Jared's got our mug coming out.
Yes. So the mug is out. It is ready to roll. I'm just gonna. Someone will pick that up.
Someone pick that up.
There we go. I have a cold breath. Okay. So there we go. The mug is out. You are going to want to get your tortilla fingers ready, or just put on a glove. Just be careful because this is going to be very hot. Remember, it was in there for 190 seconds at 385 degrees. That is a hot mug, all right? So here we go. There's a little extra paper here, and I'm going to try get this off in one foul swoop. I did it.
Oh, look at that.
Dude, and look. Yes,
round of applause. Excellent, Jared.
Coffee equals paradise. All right, so check out those, how beautiful those colors look. And you saw it right here on this super affordable, super awesome MPress mug press. You guys, you could do these all day. You know what? The camera doesn't even do it justice. Like, these colors are super vibrant. They're super pretty. And there we go. We have a brand new custom mug just for you.
Oh, that's awesome. And as fast as that may have seemed, guys, if you look at the clock, we did give that about at least 30 seconds, I would say, once it came out before we moved the transfer.
Yeah.
Now, what happens in sublimation is under that high temperature, our printed image actually turns gaseous, and the pressure of the machine is forcing it into the surface of these specially treated substrates. What happens when it comes out is some of that ink may still be active. So just want to give it at least 30 seconds, maybe even up to a full minute. But
up to a full
30
minute.
seconds should
30
be
seconds
sufficient.
is good.
Keep your lines nice and crisp, prevent that ghosting.
Don't dunk your mug in cold water.
No,
Please.
no.
Not cold water, guys.
I don't know where that started. Don't do that.
Yeah.
If you need like a small oscillating fan or even something that can let it cool if you're in production, you can set that aside. Throw the next one in the chamber, let that cool while you're pressing. So yeah, at least about 30 seconds, guys.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys saw how fast we did that. Super awesome. Oh, really quick, sorry. Getting back to the question of the license plates, double check your time and temperature. We did these bad boys, 385 degrees for about, I want to say it was under 90 seconds. It was about 75, 80 seconds.
I reckon so.
They're thin, they're metal, so they get very hot very fast.
That's right.
So try that. If it's coming out dulled, you might be burning your colors. A great way to know is if there's any black on the image, if that starts to turn brown, that's how you know you're burning your colors. You could back off on the temperature a little bit maybe. If you're at 400, go down to 385. Or if you're at 60 seconds, maybe drop that to 45 seconds, 40 seconds even. So that's a great way to tell. So if your colors are coming out dulled on your license plate, double check your settings, try them at 385 for about 70 seconds, and you should see some improvements.
All right, and you were saying if blacks are coming out brown, that'd be a sign of overcooking. What if the black's coming out maybe more like a greenish color?
Well, I think you can answer that question, right?
I'm trying to tee one up, bro. Come on,
I know,
man.
I'm not comfortable with the alley-oop yet.
Alternatively, the black's coming out more green would be a sign of undercooking. So you're just going to want to try and either go in small increments, but if you did get your equipment or substrates from us, we do have backup. Talking about that lifetime tech support.
It's right.
Numbers down below.
Right there.
And then what's your extension, Jared?
My extension
I'm just kidding. You can reach us at extension 3 when you dial in the number below. Try and have some order information ready, and we'll get you guys up and running.
There we go. All right, you guys. We have an extra mug here. May as well just press it while we take some questions.
One more? Okay.
All right, let's hop in the questions. I'll start prepping this mug, and you can see who's chiming in. If you guys have any questions about any of the products or processes you've seen on today's episode, please hop in right now. And if you're watching the replay, you could still chime in with some questions. We monitor our social media pretty closely, so any questions you might have, if you're watching this a week from now, a month from now, whenever from now, drop a comment and we'll get back to you as ASAP as possible.
There we go.
Once you start saying that, you can't stop. I can't just say ASAP anymore. It's
No,
now
we're
as
gonna
ASAP
get-
as possible.
We're gonna get it going. Alrighty.
You might want to check your
yeah,
mic. I'm getting word from our producer to check your mic real quick.
Check.
It's all gravy.
Go Lakers.
It's
go
all
Lakers,
gravy.
Go Lakers. Go Lakers. Audio. Cool. Alrighty. A lot of love on the beautiful vibrancy of this recent tropical transfer here.
Thank you.
Coffee equals paradise. I also extend my
Yes.
regards. Now this question is coming in from Nina Viscara. They're asking, can you use a regular printer for the images?
No.
You're gonna want to be pairing your sublimation products with a sublimation printer, which would be loaded with sublimation ink and sublimation paper. So it's gonna be a very specific process that we're doing here. So you just want to make sure everything's lined up. We do have clothing or garment transfers for regular printers, whether you have a color inkjet or laser. But as far as with these particular substrates, you would definitely want to be pairing sublimation printer, paper, ink, and specially treated substrate for optimum results. Right, Jared?
Yeah, I totally have stage fright on this thing.
Exactly,
Like, I know the
Estevan,
camera's
break
on,
that.
so I'm like, I'm struggling with this. I promise I do them way faster when no one's watching.
Alrighty, let's take a look here. Okay, on the license plates, I keep getting an orange peel looking texture. What causes that?
It's burning out.
You know, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark as well. On a lot of these flat substrates, like the plates, and I threw them everywhere. Here's one more. On a lot of these flat substrates, these will actually ship from manufacturer with a thin layer of protective film. Now, what I'm about to tell you guys, I've done this. We talked to folks who've done this. Many times when they're
No
prepping
shame
the
in the game.
transfer, they forget to take that off. So you may even get varying degrees of success with that layer of film on. Thankfully, that's how it worked out for me. But just want to maybe double check with the pad of your finger or thumb. Try and pry up, and there should be like a sticker film almost. Get that thing right off, and that has given the symptoms you're describing. So make sure you always check on your flat substrates, coasters, plates, photo panels, because I've made that mistake myself.
Yeah. And then just for the record, like if you guys are using HPN products, Sawgrass products, all of the stuff you see here, especially this one I know for a fact because I pressed this one myself. This was done in an HPN signature series heat press, and it was done at 385 degrees. I don't remember exactly the time correctly. I know it was under 90 seconds, so I would say if you're doing these, do them for about 70 seconds. And you should know if it's still getting that orange peel, because we didn't wipe. I know some people say you can wipe it off with alcohol after it's cooled down. Go ahead and try that. We haven't had any of those symptoms with these. They come out beautiful, glossy, gorgeous. And so these were done at 385 for about, I want to say about 70 to 80
We'll drop our
seconds.
cheat sheet in the comments after we go live today, guys. It's a great document. I recommend saving, printing, sharing, dropping from the sky in the airplane. It's going to have all of our recommended time and temperatures for our vinyls, our heat transfer paper, and the flip side is all sublimation time and temps. If you guys want to pull this up right now, we got the short URL right there from my man Alex, heat.press/sheet. Should be /cheat sheet, but /sheet for, there we go, and you guys can have that information ready.
There we go. Okay, so how do you get such clean images? When I upload, they look decent, but once I start stretching to fit the cup, they get all distorted.
Oh.
Stretching to fit the cup. So what we do, and I'm not sure which cup. If you're using the 11-ounce mugs, what I do is I set up an image in Photoshop in the exact dimension, which is, I believe, off the top of my head, for these ones, because you notice there's a gap on top and bottom, a little little white gap. So this is I want to say this is about 3.5 inches. So top to bottom it should be 3.5 inches by 8.4 inches. Set up your design space 3.5 inches tall by 8.4 inches wide, and then you just fill it in, and then it's gonna go fill from top to bottom. Now, what I don't suggest doing is doing one, like if you have like a regular image of like a family, like you don't want to stretch that all the way around because then it is gonna look funny because you have the dad and mom over here, then they have to like turn the cup to see everybody on the other side. What I would do is set it up to where you have the picture on the front and then the picture on the back. If you try to stretch something all around, I think that's when it does look distorted. It looks a little funny. It's best to just do it on one and back. That way, if you're drinking it, you see it, and then whoever's watching you drink your drink can see it too.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, if you're not set up with a landscape style portrait already, you can still get a clear, not warped image, but just as the method Jared said, double up, stack those if you have to go portrait, but I would say landscape's gonna give you the easiest as far as keeping in that aspect ratio of sizing, right?
Yeah, and then you don't wanna get your square image and stretch it out wide. You wanna get it and then resize it in proportion.
Stack it as well.
So anyways, yeah, so we got, oh good, we got about 5 seconds left on this. So we're gonna pull this one out, and you guys are just seeing how quick it is, how easy it is, and if you go on the site and you check out the MPress mug press, you'll know how affordable it is to get going. With the moneymaker, you guys, 11-ounce mugs, they're very affordable in materials, and this is including ink, this is including the mug, including the paper. You're at around $2 and change for each of these mugs. And they sell, even if you're selling in bulk, if you've got an order for 500 mugs, they're still gonna be paying about $9, $8 a mug, all right? If you're doing a one-off mug, a custom mug, like, check this out, for our pals, I'll show you guys this one really
Everybody's
quick.
favorite couple.
For Ross and, well, it's not the actual Ross and Rachel, but this is like a wedding style
Hey,
mug.
Ross and Rachel.
Look how cute that is, all right? For a custom mug like this, someone is easily paying $15 to $20, guys. 20 if they're dumb, 15 if they're smart. No, I'm just kidding. That's about the going rate for these mugs. So we're gonna peel it. All right.
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna try to get this in one fell swoop. There we go.
Not bad.
Dude, Mother's Day is coming up. Check it out. Mother's Day, and yeah, we recycled the little frame. Mother's Day 2019. Look at that. Mom and daughter. It's beautiful. And again, the camera does not do it justice.
There's our studio audience. Aww.
The camera does not do it justice. This looks absolutely beautiful. Of course, the mug is a glossy finish, which really makes the photos pop. We absolutely love these mugs. So here you go, right here, guys. These are our 2 mugs that we just did right now. And of course, all these other sample mugs that we got going on. These are great. They're beautiful. And all this equipment is available at HeatPressNation.com. So we have the Sawgrass SG400 that we use today, the Empress mug press that we use today, and of course, our trusty Orca 11-ounce ceramic mugs. If you guys want to save, you guys want a more economic mug, we do have the Dolphin mugs available, the 11-ounce Dolphin mugs. And then, of course, it does fit these
16-ounce glass frosted steins.
The name I blanked.
No worries, no worries. You can just call them the Father's Day mugs.
The Father's Day mugs. Get your orders in ASAP, guys. These sell out every June. I feel bad for the poor souls. They actually show up here because we do have
we do stock these here.
We stock them
for
here.
those of you in the area.
All of our walk-in customers, I feel so bad. They show up a couple days before Father's Day, hoping to score a case of these. I'm like, hey, we shipped them all out, guys. They're gone. So make sure you get your orders in very, very soon. Okay, awesome. Where can I get the specs you guys mentioned earlier? So when you go on our website to these mugs, you'll see the imprint dimensions. Imprint dimensions is the size that you want to be using. Now, I have a special Photoshop template that I already have made up that I use for my mugs that I used for these mugs. If you're in the Facebook group, I'm going to share that document a little bit later today. So make sure you go over to heat.press.
You're dropping your personal mug template?
My mug template that I use.
Guys, you got to get in this group. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the short URL. That way, heat.press/FB group. For those of you already in there, make sure you stay tuned. This is going to be a Facebook group exclusive from Jared, his own custom template, guys. Don't want to miss out.
Okay, so, this is a great comment. I taught myself Photoshop 15 years ago. YouTube is great for tutorials that can have you figuring it out in no time. Wish I would have known this back then. That is so true. YouTube is just chock full of amazing tutorials on how to use Photoshop, on how to create cool designs and stuff. Make sure you get on that. It really is worth the time. There's no shortcut to cool designs, guys. And I guess we should mention that, like, you can download, of course you're paying, you could download other people's designs. No shame in the game. Make sure you're doing it legally. Pay for the licensing. And it's worth it. You will make your money. But, you know, you save a lot of money if you can learn Photoshop yourself. You could download the elements. And, of course, make these custom things. You know, this is stuff like this. These are hot sellers. Mother's Day is coming up. Mother's Day is about a month away, which means that in gift custom gift terms, it's about 5 minutes away, guys.
Basically.
Get your orders in.
Yeah.
Anyways, do we got any more questions, man? I'm excited. I'm so excited about the Empress.
You know, I
MPress
did
today.
have one here kind of touching on what you were saying here. This is actually coming from Elizabeth Morales Gonzalez. When purchasing blanks from y'all, is there a template provided for exact image sizing?
There is a template available. Now, this is just going to be a PDF template with the sizing. This is a general use because some people are using CorelDRAW, some people are using GIMP, some are using Photoshop, Illustrator. There's so many different programs, so we have a general PDF available with the template that you can modify to whatever art program you're using. But as I just said, I'm going to drop my personal Photoshop template into the group, so make sure you're, oh, not this, there it is, yeah. Our guys are on it. It's heat.press/FB group. I'm going to drop that in the Facebook group a little bit later today. Hopefully, if you're using Photoshop, it'll make your life a little bit easier when setting up files for the mugs.
That's right, and I think I just had a couple more here. There's another one coming from Elizabeth Morales Gonzalez. She's asking, can color images be added to the frosted glass?
Yes, they can. Now, you want to show that one up close. So because it's frosted, all right, there's not a solid backing. The colors are going to look a little faint on there, all right? So, of course, if we would have done that on a pure white mug, the colors would seem a lot more vibrant and bold. You could still get great transfers. I've seen some really awesome stuff in the HeatPressNation creators group on the frosted glass steins, but you'll notice that they're a little translucent. So so in the light, it might seem a little faint. If you fill it with a dark colored drink, of course you're going to lose a little bit of the color vibrancy. If you fill it with milk, it'll look beautiful. So
there we
get
go.
that white background to let the colors really pop on them. But yeah, definitely can do colors.
All right, excellent. All right, so if you guys do have any further questions, we'll be monitoring the comments, getting in there afterwards. Make sure you guys get that cheat sheet, heat.press/sheet for all of our recommended time, temperature, pressure, and peel settings.
There we go.
Invaluable document, invaluable tool from your boys. URL's right there. We told you guys again about the YouTube channel, youtube.com/HeatPressNation. Make sure you guys subscribe. You don't want to miss out on any of our awesome content, any of our great giveaways, and great information, guys. Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Check that out right there, youtube.com/HeatPressNation. I think that's gonna do it for us today. Again, like Estevan said, maybe you have a couple more questions. We're gonna hop in the comments right after this. If you're watching the replay, maybe it's already summertime, maybe it's already next Father's Day. I don't know what time it is. Feel free to drop us a comment. We'll get back to you as soon as possible.
As ASAP as
yes.
possible.
Okay. I wanted to say it. I wanted to say it. Anyways.
That's right, guys. Well, we hope you had a little fun with us, learned a little something about some of these pieces of equipment. Can't wait to tune in next week with you guys, and everybody have a nice weekend.
All right. We'll see you guys.